T9.7. A 95% confidence interval for the proportion of viewers of a certain reality television show who are over 30 years old is 0.26 to 0.35. Suppose the show's producers want to test the hypothesis HO, P equals 0.25, versus HA, P is not equal to 0.25. Which of the following is an appropriate conclusion for them to draw at the 5% significance level? Okay, so remember that a confidence interval gives us a set of plausible values. Okay, so we would interpret this as we are 95% confident that the interval from 0.26 to 0.35 captures the true proportion of viewers of this certain reality TV show who are over 30 years old. Okay. So, according to this interval, it's possible that 26% of all viewers of this show are 30 years old. It's also plausible that 35% of all viewers of this show are over 30 years old. It's also plausible that 27% or 29% or 31% or 31.5% of all viewers of this show are over 30 years old. Okay? So any number between 26 and 35 is a plausible value. Now, what's the null hypothesis say? 25%. Well, that is not a plausible value, right? Because 0.25 is not in this interval. Okay? So our null hypothesis that P equals 0.25 is not plausible. Okay? So if it ain't plausible, we're going to reject it. Right? We're going to reject the null hypothesis in favor of the alternative. So we could say that there's convincing evidence that the true proportion of viewers who are over 30 years old is different from 25%. And specifically, right, we would say that it's greater than 25% since all the values in the confidence interval are above 25%. Okay, but we'll kind of just stick with the standard language is reject the null hypothesis, and we have convincing evidence for the alternative. Okay. All right, so going through the answer choices, we're going to eliminate A because it says fail to reject the null hypothesis. And for the same reason, we'll eliminate B. All right, so that leaves us C, D, and E. Okay. Now C says there is not convincing evidence that the true proportion of viewers of this reality TV show who are over 35 years old differs from 0.25. Well, no, that's not true. There is convincing evidence. Okay. D says, there is convincing evidence that the true proportion of viewers of this reality TV show who are over 30 years old is greater than 0.25. Okay. Well, the alternative hypothesis was not that it was greater than 0.25, it was that it was different from 0.25, right? So I'm going to eliminate D because of their word choice. They said greater than, and the alternative is just that it's different than. Okay, choice E, reject the null hypothesis. There's convincing evidence that the true proportion of viewers of this reality TV show who are over 30 years old differs from 0.25. Okay, so reject the null hypothesis, which is what we said, convincing evidence that it differs from 0.25. That's the alternative hypothesis.